All right, guys. So James Corden is catching heat from at least about 10,000 critics was had this popular show Spill Your Guts on segment. So apparently, I guess with the food, they have like variety of food that's kind of like nasty in a way, I guess. They have different celebrities going on there and they ask them a series of questions. And I never heard of the show until I actually watched a little YouTube video about them. And I was like, all right. I mean, it sort of reminds you of Tosh Point Out a little bit. They just sit around and look at, different videos that went viral. That's hilarious, right? So, but I mean, with this, if they decide not to, answer the question, they have to, the host has to dare them to eat like some some crazy food, man, from different cultures. But it is something that seems like pretty nasty. I mean, I think on one they had like a sperm bull on there. They had pig's blood with jello shot. It was something crazy, man. A salmon Slurpee, something that's ridiculous. And I guess it's supposed to be funny. Like they be asking, I don't even ask my history questions. It's nothing educational. It's more like, if you're a celebrity, you should know this type of answer. Or like, hey, what's the last episode you seen on the Keeping Up with the Kardashians? Or what's the, latest song that you was vibing to that you was thinking about such and such that you was with, So, make a long story short. So, I guess, what they describe the show is horrific and gross. So the menu items are almost always from Asian cultures. Now, I'm not even going to disrespect anyone from the Asian community, but I remember when I went to school, somebody, when I was in track and field, somebody brought like some type of duck private parts. And I'm looking like, what the heck, you eat this? He was like, yeah, he ate this before me. And I'm looking like he was from China. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, I think in the Asian culture, they do have like different foods that's like a little, that's a little sketchy a little bit, man. Something that's out of the norm in America. But, I mean, going to the folks who are demanding James kill the segment or change it, they actually started a petition circulating online. So they accused James of encouraging anti-Asian racism by continuously mocking the foods. So I think that's the point is. I don't think it's not only just having the food there, but mocking them as well. So disrespecting their culture. So they already have at least 11,000 signatures and counting. So the point of the game is to get celebs to answer tough questions or eat the foods in front of them. So the segment's been around since at least 2016. And it's featured likes, had Kendall Jenner, Justin Bieber was actually on the show, Harry Styles, and Jimmy Kimmel. And the folks behind the petition want Corden to drop Spill Your Guts, or at least to use the food not rooted in other cultures. They also want an on-air apology from James in the Late Show. So they actually reached out to the representatives. They haven't heard anything back. So we don't know, man. I mean, 11,000 signatures from a petition from change.org. That's a huge significant change right there. So we have to see, man. You got enough people who actually is on boat, who's on an agreement. Like, okay, well, yeah, this show is they disrespecting the Asian culture here when it comes to our foods, and they having the celebs, if they decide not to answer these questions, they making fun of us. And this is the type of foods we eat on a day-to-day basis. So I can see where they're coming from on their perspective. But I didn't know this show's been existent since 2016. So we already have to see what's going on. I don't know what's going to happen in the near future, but we'll see. This show may, I don't know how they're doing in the ratings. I guess they're doing okay since it's been around for a few years. But we have to see, man, what's going to happen. But I just thought this was like really interesting, though. So, yeah, man. So I can't really sit up here and say out of respect, like, hey, he's not being racist. It is what it is. Because I thought he was just making Asian jokes, but it's just, the mocking their food. So I kind of see where they're coming from. But you guys tell me what you guys think, man. You guys continue to like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Should the show just get off air, or is it, or are they just taking this out of proportion? So I want to hear you guys' thoughts. And also, too, once again, thank you guys for commenting, subscribing to the channel, and sharing this content. And growing up from here, man. I'm out. Deuces.